those who have shown particular support to young LGBT plus people who have experienced hardship during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, raising awareness is just one of the many reasons the British LGBT Awards are so important. But not only that, it's vital we celebrate difference, and tonight is a chance to do exactly that. So I know there may be a tough ride ahead before we can achieve a real level of equality for each and every member of this community. But together we can harness our platforms to bring about real empowerment change. I hope everyone has a brilliant evening celebrating the most loving and wonderful community the world has ever known. Lots of love. Mwah. Enjoy.
Would everybody please put their hands together for your host this evening, Gokwan!
Hello. Good evening. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about being out the house? I have been hosting awards for years and I've never got that reception, so obviously you're just completely bored. But welcome to the British LGBT Awards! Now, in fear of this being a busman's holiday for me, of course, as a stylist, I am looking around at all of your outfits right now. Yes. And I have to say, you are delivering. You look gorgeous, you look glamorous, you look glitzy, you are deserving. Susie Ruffle, I'm liking the bow tie there, my darling. But I have to say also as well, it's going to be hard pushed for any one of you to be as glamorous as my co-host tonight. She's vivacious, she's charismatic, and trust me, girlfriend knows how to use a lip liner. Please give it up for the one and only Lawrence Cheney!
Hear me. No. Oh my God. Thank you, Gok, for all those lovely, kind words. Do I need to pay you for them or something?
You can pay me later, Lawrence.
Oh,
anyhow, any way you want. I have to say, I'm loving the outfit. You decided to go understated, a little bit of PVC tonight.
Yeah, really subtle, understated. I got outside, I was clocked as a woman several times. People were like, is that my gran over there? No, it's Lawrence Cheney, the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race. That's who I am, not your gran. Oh, yes. Also, I'm not going to lie, I'm very nervous tonight, but do you know what's settling my nerves? See these balls in the air with numbers on them? I feel right at home like I'm at a drag bingo. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, it gives us great pleasure to welcome you to these awards, but more importantly, to an indoor space that's not your living room. Table companions you actually want to talk to, queues for toilets, and honestly, in these queues, you can make new friends instead of the friends in your heads that you've been talking to the past 18 months.
And Lawrence, I have to say, real-life human celebrities...
Yes!
Finally freed from their gilded Instagram cages.
Yes. Hello, Lorraine! Celebrity!
Lorraine is so excited, aren't you? Can somebody get Lorraine a bucket? She's so excited.
I think she farted as well. I think I can smell that.
Lawrence!
She was so excited.
Oh my God,
Apologies.
Excited. We've just started. Right, as I said earlier on, tonight we are going to be your humble hosts. My name is Gokwan.
TV presenter, best-selling author, stylist, designer, DJ, actor, business entrepreneur, global icon, legend, member of the Order of the British Empire with his MBE, and a star baker on Celebrity Bake Off. And I'm A drag queen.
Lawrence, do you hear that? I mean, you're not just any kind of drag queen, though, aren't you? You're only the drag queen that won RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
I love how we've only been on stage 5 minutes and we've already mentioned that about 10 times. I love it. I love it.
Now, Lawrence, I hear that you won Drag Race by literally blowing the judges.
I'm sorry.
You got to let me finish. Blowing the judges away.
Yes.
And rightfully taking the Drag Race UK crown this year, bringing to the rest of the world what Glasgow had already seen and completely fallen in love with.
My shag pipes?
Your glittering talents.
Well, thank you, Gok.
And so, with this pandemic maybe, hopefully, almost behind us,
Yeah, probably not.
this is the time to look forward to what's coming next.
Like climate devastation?
I think maybe we'll start with something a little bit lighter.
Oh, okay. What about like Ollie Alexander potentially being the next Doctor Who?
Yes. Now we're talking. Who here loves Ollie Alexander? Let's give him a big round of applause.
Yes.
We adore him. And it's also time to look back at all the impressive LGBT plus achievements that have been made in the past year. Here in the UK, LGBT plus people have more rights and greater visibility than ever before, but that doesn't mean our work here is done.
Homophobic attacks are still happening, even in our city centres, on public transport, and right outside queer safe spaces.
LGBT plus people are twice as likely to have long-term mental health conditions, and a 2018 Stonewall report found that nearly 50% of trans people have considered taking their own lives in the 12 months prior.
And so it's more important now more than ever to celebrate the wins and keep building a world and a country that is better for us all.
I think we should give that. This year, UK Black Pride and London Trans Plus Pride brought our communities back to the streets. Visibility and inclusion are quite literally everything. It's so important for all of us to be seen by those outside and also within our own community.
Now, for the first time, the UK Census introduced LGBT plus questions, giving respondents the opportunity to answer voluntary questions about their sexual orientation and trans status. That is fabulous. But only those in England and Wales have been counted, mind. Scotland were forced to delay our census to next year. Now, they blame COVID, but I reckon Big Nicola Sturgeon was trying to figure out an independence loophole rather than worrying about the census. I'm very upset about that. Very upset about that. But listen, if we're not counted, we're out. I'm very upset.
Now, blood donation rules were finally relaxed for gay and bi men. So, eligibility is now based less on your sexual orientation than it is on your sexual behaviour. And dare I ask this question, Lawrence? How is your sexual behaviour?
Oh, impeccable. I say please, thank you. I bring my own hand sanitizer and a hanky as well.
Okay, you're gross. Let's go. The Alan Turing £50 note has now been in circulation. Come on, it's a big thing. Turing was a true queer genius who played a vital role code-breaking in World War II.
He was prosecuted for homosexual acts in 1952 and died 2 years later. After tireless campaigning, he was granted a posthumous pardon in 2013. And in his name, the UK's Alan Turing law retroactively pardoned all men convicted of homosexual acts. Yeah.
His inclusion on the £50 note is a tiny reminder of the ongoing battle for LGBT plus acceptance. Plus, I have to say, Lawrence, are the £50 notes your favourite?
I mean, I only got famous at the beginning of the year. I've not seen a £50 note, if I'm honest with you. Especially the new plastic ones. I'm practically dressed as one tonight, but I think we need to address the elephant in the room. Who's on the other side of the note? I think it's time to make way for new queens, not just Big Lizzie.
So, Lawrence Cheney, have you got any queens in mind?
You know, maybe the Drag Queen of Scots, my brand new book, available now to pre-order wherever fine books are sold. I'll be in the alleyway afterwards, punting them left, right and centre. They're $12.99, or if you see me, they're free.
You are absolutely shameless.
Yes!
Shameless.
Shameless.
Now, talking of Her Majesty, the government used the Queen's speech this year to unveil plans to finally ban conversion therapy. Yeah. Which absolutely deserves a round of applause and is very important. However, it is still yet to be set into law. And following sustained pressure, the government has slashed the cost of a gender recognition certificate from £140 to £5. But they still refuse to introduce non-binary as a gender identity.
I'll do what we're all thinking. Let's have a slow clap for Big Boris. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I just can't say it. I've got microphone. But big claps for the world's first non-binary mayor, Owen J. Hurcomb, Mayor of Bangor in Wales. It's fabulous. Proof that on occasion democracy can be a good thing.
Meanwhile, the Olympics featured a record number of out athletes this year. 182 of them.
Oh, yes.
Get in. Our national hero, Tom Daley, got the gold. Susanna Townsend and Leah Wilkinson and Sarah Jones brought home a bronze in field hockey. And Carl Hester bagged a bronze in the team dressage.
Hey.
And a special shout out to Canada's soccer star Quinn, taking the first gold medal for an openly transgender athlete. Come on.
And I can exclusively reveal to you, Gok, and the audience tonight that I shall be part of Team GB in 2024 in Paris, where they will finally acknowledge that drag race is a sport. Oh yes, where I shall yet again go for the gold. I will, nothing's stopping me.
So Lawrence, I've got to ask you, how exactly would one compete in the sport of drag?
I don't know, heavyweight makeup? The 400-metre lip sync race? I don't know. What do you want from me? I'm not on the planning committee.
And also on the telly box this year, our screens have been slowly catching up with, hold on, wait for this, it might shock you slightly, women who love women. It's a new thing. Shows like Lucifer and The Bold Type portrayed authentic and beautiful lesbian and bi storylines. Their big screen counterparts, Ammonite and I, Carol, also brought some fantastic lesbian characters to life, while queer storylines featuring non-binary actors like Atypical and Mae Martin's Feel Good quite literally felt good.
But with that being said, Hollywood still seems far too content casting and giving LGBT plus roles to straight actors. So please, Hollywood directors, if you're in the audience, or if you're watching at home, or if you see this in a news article, out actors are everywhere. Please use them.
Amen to that. Now, for many of us, coming out as LGBT+ isn't a destination, but an ongoing progress. And for those in the spotlight, that process is overwhelmingly public and at times can be really, really scary. But it still undoubtedly acts as a public service announcement that benefits every single one of us.
Some of these new and evolving LGBT plus voices include pop icons Demi Lovato and Kalani, and the energetic YouTuber Jojo Siwa.
And actors Alexandra Shipp, Emma Corrin, and Tommy Dorfman, drag superstar, right, I got this wrong in rehearsal, so you've got to help
Yes,
me.
you did.
Drag superstar Laganja Estranja. Is that right?
Can we just
right?
take a minute? Can we just take a minute? In Gokwan's accent, Laganja Estranja. Gok, it's more camp, you know. Laganja Estranja.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Laganja Estranja.
Yes!
Thank you very
That
much.
is it.
And not forgetting rugby's Jack Dunn.
Welcome packs, discount coupons, and branded totes are on their way to you all. Or they're either under your tables or something like that. But listen, enough plumping our LGBT feathers. It's time to get on with why we're here. Let's dish out some awards. Welcome to the British LGBT Awards 2021.
Right. Are you ready for this? Our first award of the evening is Football Ally, sponsored... Go on, girl. Sponsored by Swinton Insurance. Now, although inclusion has progressed across the sport of football as a whole, sadly, the upper leagues have got a long way to go with no out footballers in the men's game. This category celebrates the football allies trying to change that. I'd like to invite to the stage a very, very dear friend of mine, Mark McAdam from Sky Sports, and Emma Rawlinson, CFO of Swinton Insurance. Where are they?
Jamie Vardy, Gary Hale, Jordan Henderson, Gary Lineker, Danny Welbeck, Graham Souness, Hisham Diendragi.
Wonderful. So we've got our nominees. Do we have our presenters? Mark McAdam, are you there, my love? Where are you? Oh, there he is. Yeah, give it up for Mark McAdam.
Let me clear a space for you. There you go.
Cool, that was intimidating. It's like Barney the dinosaur. Just all purple coming at me. Great to see everyone. Great to be first up. I just want to say a quick word actually, because I've worked in football for 21 years and I've lost count of the amount of footballers that have turned me down to talk about LGBT issues. It's every single season, every single year we talk about the Rainbow Lace campaign. Every time there's something going on, they don't want to talk about it. They're too scared to talk about it. They don't want to be the face of LGBT issues in football. This is a masculine game and they just don't want to put themselves above the parapet. So that's why this award is so special and it means so much, because this person has had the courage to talk about these things and stand up for something, and that's massively, massively important. Let me just do it properly because I don't want to get this wrong.
Tension.
It's like looking in the mirror, Gok.
You fucking wish, Mark.
I love you. This year's Football Ally is an avid supporter of Stonewall's Rainbow Laces campaign and has said he'll be ready to support and stand by any of his teammates if they were ready to be open about their sexuality. Our winner this year is none other than Wolves captain, and he was a part of the England Euro squad over the course of this summer. It's Connor Cody. Woo!
Oh, that's many more. Sorry. I'll leave it on. Bear with me, please. A bit different to playing football, what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, it's just a few words, really, just from obviously a footballer. I'm very, very honoured to accept the Football Ally Award. I'm very flattered to have been selected amongst such a high-profile and exceptional list of nominees. Despite being humbled to receive this award, I have to say that the support I have given to the LGBT plus community is not anything over and above what an ally should be given, if I'm being honest with you. And is only what I think anyone in my position should be able to offer. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm always there for any footballer who wants the support of a senior professional and an ally if they want to take the next step on their personal journey to come out as an LGBT+. I want to reiterate that every single person, no matter their gender or sexuality, deserves to be themselves no matter what path in life they choose to take. I hope we can soon get to a day when a football player feels supported enough to be their true selves on a football pitch. But until that day, we all still have some work to do. So thank you very much for this award. Cheers.
One more time, give it up for our winner!
Now next, we have the award for Future Leader, sponsored by Macquarie. Yes. A huge number of LGBT plus people feel that they have to hide their sexuality when they first start work. Now, I used to work in a fabric shop, and although coming out at my job was really silky smooth, I know from all the other drag queens and queer people around me, I know how hard it is and how many young people face a completely different experience. So with that being said, I'd like to invite television personality Ollie Locke and the regional, false teeth, and the regional manager, head of HR at Macquarie, Simone McLeod-Nair, to the stage. You ready? Hey.
Come on up, you lot. Come on up.
Come up.
The top 10s in this category are Adam Schumann, Alfonso Antonio Yaguario, Elliot Brown, Harry Levy, Jennifer Spillane, Chung Wei Turley, Justin Farris, Maureen Lafont, Tyler Lee, Victoria Jackson.
The judges wanted to give a special mention of recognition to Harry Levy, now the newly married Harry Walton, and congratulations on your hard work in this category. And with that being said, thank you very much.
Hello, you lovely lot. How are you? God, it's lovely to be out, isn't it? Should I tell you a secret? I don't know if anyone's like I am right now. Everyone hasn't put a DJ on for a long time. I can't do my fucking trousers up. I can't do it. It's COVID weight. We have to deal with it. It's fine. Let's embrace it. Fuck it. So, the Future Leader Award, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Future Leaders Award this year makes sure everyone is included. They founded a mentoring initiative that supports over 1,300 aspiring workers from the unrepresented communities in the UK and America. Please give a huge round of applause for your winner, Justin France. Here he comes. Ah, come on, Justin. Looks very smart.
So I think everyone on my table will kill me because they said at the start of the night I needed to write a speech, and I said, oh no, I've seen the amazing people that were nominated and there's just no way that I could compare to any of them. So firstly, I just want to say congrats to everyone on the shortlist that was nominated. it can be tough sometimes. As a junior colleague, I'm junior in my law firm and I'm very lucky to be where I am. But it can be tough to put yourself out there and be an advocate for other people at such a young stage in your career. So I feel very lucky to have the support of my law firm, my family, Adam, my friends, Grow Mentoring that I founded. As I came into the legal profession, I'm a gay man. I went to a state school. I'm from an underrepresented background, and that can be really tough. So founding a charity at this age was a great way that we can now support over 2,000 young lawyers in the world to see their differences as their superhero strength, and to know that they can come into this profession, their uniqueness, their diversity should be celebrated, and me and my team over there are doing a great job to help all these young people around the world. Thank you. Thank you.
What an absolutely gorgeous acceptance speech. Thank you very much. Now, next up, we have the award for Network Group, or ERG, sponsored by OVO. This award celebrates the LGBT plus employee networks that provide vital queer spaces for their LGBT plus colleagues. When we're at work, we need to know that we're in a safe and protected environment, whether that's for a casual natter around the water cooler or a safe place to confide in our colleagues. I'd like to invite to the stage comedian and TV host Joel Dommett and OVO's Chief People Officer Charlotte Easton to present the award. Come on up.
Oh, hello everybody. It's lovely to see you from an elevated position. You all are absolutely fabulous. It is absolutely apparent that we've all been planning these outfits for 18 months. You all look great. It is a pleasure. All the nominees in this category have done an incredible job at celebrating and supporting their LGBT plus colleagues, but unfortunately, there can only be one winner.
And the nominees are Pride and Airbus, Talk Pride, London Stock Exchange, Proud Network, Just Eat Takeaway, LGBTQ+, Pride, LGBTQ+, Employee Resource Group, Sega Pride, Sega, LGBT+, at Sky, LGBTQ+, at Tesco, Jacobs, Prism Network, Proud, at Shell.
Now, there was some incredible work in this category, so the judges wanted us to give a special mention to Sky's network, LGBT Plus at Sky, for the brilliant work they've done over the past year. Now, over to you, Joel. Announce our winner.
Here we go. The winner is the OVO Network Group of the Year is the LGBTQ plus at Tesco's.
Wow, we weren't expecting that. As a proud gay man, there's a company that I work for, which is Tesco. I'm very proud of them because they do an amazing job for the networks, but equally everyone in that top 10, awesome. You know, anyone who supports LGBT plus Q are heroes in our eyes, so thank you so much. We really appreciate the award. Thank you so much.
Well done.
Next Next, we have the award for Brand or Marketing Campaign, sponsored by Network Rail. We all know how much spending power us queers have. I mean, while Gok was talking there, I ordered 2 pairs of personalised socks with our faces on them. It's true. One for me, one for Gok.
I don't want your socks. You can have your socks.
Yeah, but you can't figure out where they've been put. Anyway, we're excited that the advertising industry is finally catching up and getting more diverse with every campaign. To present this award, I'd like to invite Rail Icon Regional Managing Director Alex Hayes. Come on up, babe. Oh, this is yours.
Calvin Klein, clean and clear. TJ's very liquid. GSK, Starbucks, Unilever, Wagamama's.
So, they promised me a non-speaking part, but unfortunately we couldn't find the person who was meant to present the award. This campaign touched our hearts and gave us all an insight into how the smallest of questions can hold the most meaningful answers. The winner of Network Rail's Brand or Marketing Campaign Award is Starbucks What's Your Name?
This campaign actually made a lot of people internally cry. It meant a lot to a lot of people, and I really just want to dedicate this to the talent. Anyone who took part in our campaign, anyone who contributed as an agency, we're all super, super grateful. It meant a lot.
Right, next up we have the Role Model of the Year Award, which celebrates a person who has pioneered and paved the way for others to follow in their footsteps. I'd like to invite to the stage an incredible singer, songwriter and actress, Natalie Imbruglia, to the stage to present the award.
Oh my goodness, hi. I'm so honoured to be here tonight, I really am, and see all these happy, isn't it wonderful to be out and around people again? Okay, here we go. So the winner of this award is someone who inspires us all, someone who's pushed boundaries in their field with unparalleled success. They've given back to the community time and time again, and have helped young people from all walks of life break boundaries and follow their dreams. This year's Role Model Award goes to Nicola Adams.
I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, thank you. As a youngster growing up, I didn't really have many role models. So it's really nice to be able to stand here today and have inspired the next generation to be proud of who they are and not take no for an answer, and just being able to be themselves. I took a big step with Strictly Come Dancing in the same-sex pairing. Hey! But I'm even more excited to see the people that come next and follow, and how many more doors we can knock down. Thank you. This is awesome. Have a good night.
Well, what can we say about the internet?
I'd like to see your search history, Lawrence, just saying.
Maybe for the after party, But without it, we'd never know whether we were the main character or not. We'd never know what we look like on the cover of Vogue. We'd never know how to come out as gay without saying you're gay.
Lawrence, you do realise they are all TikTok trends.
Listen, it's not easy to keep up with those, but as far as I'm concerned, these online influencers have gone above and beyond this year. Each of them have given the LGBT plus community a platform to connect and a place to feel accepted. And that's the biggest challenge of all. For this award, I'd like to invite singer and songwriter Ella Henderson to the stage. That was a good intro for you.
Hey everyone, good evening. Honestly, it's so amazing to be here tonight. This is my first event I've been back to. Finally got some heels on. And do you know it's weird being up here? You realise how far back the room goes, but it's just so nice to see so many people in one place. And also, I just have to say I've met some incredible people tonight as well, and the fact that we have one thing in common, which is just to spread love and spread equality, is just amazing. So give ourselves a round of applause. Okay. This year's winner has really taken their content to the next level across YouTube and TikTok. They've educated their audience on queer history in a humorous and eloquent way, keeping us both entertained and informed while learning about our community.
And the nominees in this category are Adam Eli, Aries Moros, Cha Aless, Erica Hart, Florence Given, Jessica Kelgren Fozard, Marie Ulven Ringheim, Phil Lester, Yves Mathieu.
Sorry, I was just saying, is he roasting hot in that? The online influencer winner is Jessica Kelgren Fozard.
I was gay and that I was disabled, but what I didn't know was whether or not I could be happy, because even though disabled people make up 1/5 of the UK population, and by some accounts 1/3 of the LGBTQ plus population, we are criminally underrepresented in media. For example, still today, only 0.06% of people shown in adverts have a disability. And that's shocking. So I started my YouTube channel to provide the representation that I didn't see growing up. And I'm so pleased that today I can do that and be there for the children who are just like me. So thank you so much for this award.
Wow, what a dress. She looks gorgeous. Our next award is for Outstanding Contribution to LGBT Life, sponsored by Just Eat. This category honours an influencer, a campaigner, a trailblazer, anyone who has made an impact on the LGBT plus community, either at grassroots level or as part of a larger organisation. To present the award, we have singer-songwriter Sunita and Just Eat's Head of Internal Communications, Mark Tittle.
Our wonderful nominees are DJ Rittu, Helen Jones, Holstar, Jim McSweeney, Reverend Mother Jide McCauley, Lenny Morris, Lou Englefield, Matthew Mahmood Ogston, Paul Martin, OBE, Dr. S. Chelvin.
Sorry, I was so excited I opened it, but I haven't read it, I promise. Okay. The nominees in this category continually work for their community with an unshakable work ethic. Like every year, the judges wish they could pick them all, but there can only be one winner. And this year, the winner is Paul Merton. Martin.
Okay, let's keep that round of applause going while he makes his way to the stage.
Well, that was a real surprise. I was sat at the back at the cheap seats, so I didn't think I was going to be a winner at all. While I talk about the cheap seats, I just want to say a massive thank you. I'm in awe of all of the other nominees in this category. I've been sat with them this evening. Please give a big round of applause to every other person that's been nominated in this category. You're awesome. I'm sure there was a mistake, but we didn't get the Lego in our goodie bag. So if you want to liberate the Lego for charity, there's some very deserving people at the back that would love that Lego. One of the things that I really wanted to say, I want to say thank you very much for this. I've been working with the queers for 32 years, so it feels like a really brilliant award. I want to thank my wonderful, gorgeous husband, all of my team, all of the volunteers at LGBT Foundation. But I really wanted to just say something since I've got this platform. LGBT Foundation, we issued a statement today. Even though Manchester is celebrating Pride, we wanted to recognise that our unconditional solidarity is given to the LGBTQ plus community in Afghanistan. Stonewall has been working with Rainbow Railroad. And while I'm talking about it, let's have a massive round of applause for Stonewall. In this room, we unconditionally support Stonewall for the amazing inclusive work they're doing for LGBTQ plus communities in this country. And I know that there are members of the press. I would really welcome you to report that Stonewall is getting a standing ovation in this room. We unconditionally stand with LGBTQ plus people, and in particular, we support our trans and non-binary siblings. There is no liberation or equality without all of us getting equality. And I know that tomorrow the reports in the press will be the shoes that people are wearing and the dresses that people are wearing. And no disrespect, Gok, you are wonderful, you are fabulous, I love you. But please let's report that we support Stonewall. We also support our LGBTQ plus brethren and siblings in Afghanistan. Stonewall and Rainbow Railroad have been working tirelessly this week to get and liberate LGBTQ plus Afghanistanis out of Afghanistan. If you can spare any money at all, online you will see a fundraiser for Rainbow Railroad. Please, please, please support them. Every penny counts to actually stop LGBTQ plus Afghans from potentially being murdered. Thank you so very much for this award. I really, really appreciate it. I am unapologetic about bringing some politics into this, but thank you for your support. I really appreciate it.
Wow, I think that deserves one more massive, massive round of applause. I think we've just seen evidence of why tonight is just so important.
Next up, we have the award for broadcaster, journalist, or host. Now, I truly believe that I fit nearly all three of those titles, in my opinion. I broadcast my advice every day, unwarranted. I've been live reporting this whole thing via my OnlyFans. My camera's up there recording you all. Yeah, my mum's watching you right now.
Hold on a sec, your mum watches your OnlyFans?
Well, when I say OnlyFans, I'm basically just eating cake on OnlyFans. I call it my OnlyFlans. Anyway, and number 3, I'm hosting right now. But listen, let's take a look at the nominees and see if any of them can do better than me. They can. For this award, we'd like to invite my favorite TV authority. Please welcome Judge Rinder!
Good evening, everybody. We're having a splendid time. That bitch stole my political speech. What can I say? And I'm standing up here, and the person giving it out is from Tesco. The least gay slogan ever: "Every little helps." I don't think so. Just to say, before we begin, there is a rich tapestry of talent any of whom could have won tonight. But I want to echo the words we heard before, that we sit here, regardless of our backgrounds, against a backdrop on the earth of a privilege that we all share, and that is the privilege of freedom and democracy under the rule of law. And today, hearing direct accounts, I understand we feel like dilettantes, Marie Antoinette in leather, but the reality is that for many of our LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters in Afghanistan, many of whom are writing to us and reaching out to us tonight, spare a thought for them, do whatever we can for them. We owe it to extend our privilege to each and every one of them. Yeah. I'm sorry to be a downer. It's not all upsetting. I did spend the afternoon fisting Lawrence Fox, so there you are. So, I've been so wanting to say that. Now, the nominations for broadcaster, journalist, or host.
The top 10s are Edward Enninful, Jamie Windust, Joe Lysett, Philip Schofield, Rose and Rosie, Dr. Ranj Singh, Steph McGovern, Susie Ruffle, Tom Allen, Tony Wilson.
The winner of this award knows no bounds whatsoever. Clearly no shame. We're absolutely delighted. His joy, his delight in the world, his complete sense of ownership of himself. He is the perfect winner. It is, of course, Mr. Tom Allen.
goodness, finally, I am the biggest gay. I feel the power coursing through me. No, this is lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Like so many of us here, I would be nothing without the support and love of so many friends and loved ones I've met along the way, including my dear, like-minded friend Susie Ruffle, who I'm so honoured to be sat alongside, along with all the other wonderful, wonderful nominees. I do think as we strive to build a better world, that us as a community, our queerness is our strength. And the fact that we are used to seeing things differently and we're used to sticking up for voices that are not usually heard, that is our power. And I hope that long may it be celebrated. And I hope that you will have a wonderful evening, get really, really merry tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right then, next up we have the award for exceptional inclusion. Now there aren't many of us who can say we're truly exceptional at something. Lawrence, what would you say you're truly exceptional at?
Dancing!
We all saw that. We all saw it on the TV. Well, like I said, there aren't many of us who can say they're truly exceptional at one thing, but this award, the winner is truly exceptional when it comes to inclusion. Please welcome actress, television personality, and author. She is gorgeous and she looks very glittery. Please give it up for Denise Welsh. Looking gorgeous, Denise.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I just want to say in a sort of totally unrelated moment that the organisers, Sarah Jarvis, Dan Hughes, can absolutely organise a piss-up in a brewery if ever there was one, I think, tonight. That dinner was spot on. As a sort of first event, I was totally expecting that soup in a basket and then a bit of congealed chicken. And that steak was smashing, so thank you very much indeed. Anyway, it's a delight and a pleasure to be here this evening. I hope that I've always been an ally to this community, and I continue to treasure the work that everybody here tonight does. I'm truly proud and honoured to always be asked to come to events such as this, and especially to be up on this stage presenting an award tonight. So I want to say thank you very much indeed. I think that for those companies that are nominated, it's all very well for, it's the same in the mental health world. It's all very well for people to hold up signs saying it's good to talk. And often when you do talk, there's nobody to listen within the company you work for. And I think that, many of those companies nominated tonight, everybody should be able to go to work and feel safe and feel cherished and feel loved and be able to be whoever you damn well want to be. So to all the nominees tonight, thank you very much indeed.
Our nominees are Claire Brody, Chris Kenner, Georgina Court, Greg Turner Smart, Guillaume Zardo Klein, Gachatan Sandhu, Jessica Williams, Louise Bailey, Nigel Morley, Sarah Fennell.
Now,
and the voice of God, of course, is my lovely table companion, Tom Reed-Wilson, doing that lovely voiceover. Thank you very much.
So Denise, just before you say that, just a couple of words. The judges thought the level of work being done in this category was exceptional. And for that reason, they found it really hard to choose the winner. They wanted to give a massive special mention to Chris Kenner of Brand Advice for the work that he's done. Over to you, Denise.
Okay. The winner of this award has gone above and beyond to advocate for the rights of queer people, both within the UN and beyond. And our winner this year is Gurchatan Sandhu. Woo!
Wow.
Gurchatan is in France, and this is the video.
Humbled to be receiving this award tonight. It was an honour itself to be shortlisted, but amongst fantastic people doing amazing work. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank UN Globe, the group representing LGBTIQ+ people in the UN system, the UN Globe board, our members. I'd also like to thank We Create Space, International Family Equality Day NGO, and Celebrate LGBTI Seeks. Amazing organisations doing fantastic work, and who allowed me the opportunity to volunteer with them and bring my expertise in LGBTI rights and inclusion. Also, many thanks to the people at British LGBT Awards and the jury. I wish I was there with you to celebrate tonight, but sadly with COVID-19 restrictions, it wasn't possible. Let's take this evening to take stock of the amazing achievements and the progress we've made so far, but also to look ahead of us and re-energize for the work that we have to do to ensure that each and every one of us is equal, included, and valued in society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Denise.
Next up, we have the Business Ally Award, which is sponsored by HSBC UK. Allies are the people who have your back when you most need it, and sometimes your front. Like my mum, who's already pre-bought 50,000 copies of that book I keep plugging tonight. She's out in the car park selling them, flogging them, throwing it at passers-by, any way to make them disappear. But I'd like to invite celebrity stylist Kyle Duvall and HSBC's UK Head of Diversity and Inclusion, Coral Taylor, to the stage to present the award.
What up, LGBT Awards? You're all looking gorgeous and stunning tonight. Yeah, let's get on with it.
And the nominees are Alan Haywood, Brian McNamara, Kate O'Riordan, Carol Lukashevich-Dancy, Emma Smith, John Sutar, Jonathan Howe, Philip Lohan, Sharon Haig, Tia Ferguson.
Our allies are so important, and our winner tonight does everything they can to make the LGBT plus inclusivity part of the agenda in schools across the country. The winner is Sharon Haig.
Right, let's clap out the music, keep it going.
Oh my God, I'm so shocked. I honestly didn't expect that at all. I'd just like to say congratulations to all of the other nominees. I read everything you're doing and I thought, oh well, I'm not going to win. So I'm absolutely amazed. I feel incredibly privileged to have a job where I can make a difference to children and young people. And we do absolutely everything we can to try and make sure that every child can see themselves represented in the materials that they're using at school and the courses that they study. And I'd just like to say thank you to the wonderful team that I work with at Pearson who are here tonight, and we'll carry on doing what we can. So thank you.
Now, we're already halfway through the ceremony. Can you believe it? Doesn't time fly when you're not wearing heels? How are you getting on with those slingbacks, Lawrence?
Well, actually, Cock, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm in complete agony. I'm about 3 bunions away from being Theresa May. It's not going to look good. It is not going to look good.
Right, next up we have the Inspirational Leader Award. These leaders are out and proud and they're visible role models, inspiring the community around them. I'd like to invite Hollyoaks icon Kieran Richardson to the stage to present the award.
Hello. Can we first give it up for Gok and Lawrence? They're doing an amazing job so far. And also, I need a wee, so this is my little wee dance, so we're going to get on with it. So, the nominations for Inspirational Leader Award are...
And the top 10s are Alex Calamparas, Jonathan Taylor, Josh Graff, Julia Atwater, Lucy Bradbury, Lucy McKillop, Nikki Tate, Paul Donovan, Richard Moore, Stephen Jacks.
So the winner of this category has really shown us what true leadership should look like. They are a prominent speaker on LGBT plus inclusion, celebration and awareness. The Inspirational Leader Award goes to Stephen Jacks.
Oh my God, I'm shocked. Can I just say, he just walked on stage going, fuck.
I work with children and families, I shouldn't say that. Oh my gosh, thank you. I don't even know what to say. Wow, to all the other nominees, you've got outstanding profiles, so please give it up for them as well. Congratulate them. When I was walking up to the stage, I suddenly had this thought about my 18-year-old evangelical Christian in conversion therapy self, thinking how mortified I would be to be at an LGBT event. But my 50-year-old self is truly grateful and incredibly humbled by the fact that I had role models in my life to rescue me from that, but more importantly, to show me that there was another way of living, and I will be eternally grateful for that. Every day I get to work with a global family of children and family social workers, therapists around the world. And some of them are here with me tonight with my husband Patrick as well, on table 27. And they are transforming children's lives, and it's them who are truly inspirational. And I'm touched that my colleagues, the families and children and young people across the Key Assets community and the judges consider me an inspirational leader. I'm really touched by that. And I just want to say thank you. But I want to say one thing. Events like this are crucially important for profiling role models. And more than ever before, we need to not get complacent about where we've got to. We need to continue fighting for the full inclusion of everybody, and particularly for our trans siblings. They are under attack, and we need to stand with them today. So thank you very much. And I'm like, thank you.
Up next is the Diversity Hero Award. Now, just like PlayStation's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man Miles Morales is more diverse than ever, the heroes in this category are using their superpowers to make their companies more inclusive than ever. I'd like to invite presenter, DJ Harriet Rose to the stage to present the award.
Sorry, I'm just flirting. Feel super unqualified to be here, but super gassed to be massive gay. Shout out to the massive gays in the room, everybody. Come on. Okay, I'll get on with it now. Honeys.
The nominees
also
in
around
this
so many
category
honeys.
are Anthony Dunn, Chris Wilkinson, Claire Coates, Dion Pile, Felipe Mota de Silva, Lisa Pinney, MBE, Lynn Nichols, Scarlett Marie Davy Morgan, Scott Salee, Stephen Nutt.
Smashed it. Okay. Our winner tonight is someone who's passionate about ensuring diversity is top of the agenda. They consistently use their wide-reaching platforms to talk out about issues for LGBT plus people of colour. Our winner is Dion Pillay. Come on, hun.
Wow, I am so humbled and grateful for the opportunity. I might start crying. These things are so important, but it's not about the awards and the recognition. It's about doing the great things for other people. And I'm really honored to have this opportunity. But equally, we need to remember thousands of people who do this every single day with no recognition or no reward. They are the true heroes who deserve this award. So I take this award for all of them. And remember, each and every one of us has a major role to play in making a difference. For every single person, irrespective of their sexuality, gender, neurodiversity, or anything else, we are all human beings. Human compassion and kindness is so important. Let's not rest until every single country has equal rights for the LGBT community. Thank you so much.
What an absolutely gorgeous speech. Thank you very much indeed. Now, are you ready for a big one? It's the Celebrity Award. So funny, because in my auto crew it goes, ooh, and you all did it. Now, we're not talking winner of Drag Race UK Famous. But
Wow,
to be fair,
why not?
Wow. But to be fair, these nominees are doing pretty well themselves. I'd like to invite singer and TV presenter, the hunk in trunks, the man who I spend a lot of time FaceTiming, and he doesn't disappoint, Mr. Duncan James.
Thank you, Gok. I got to say, it's so lovely to be out tonight seeing such fabulous people. For the last year and a half, I've just been used to my mum, but tonight, I've had a good old chat with the gorgeous Lorraine Kelly, Alicia Dixon, the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson, and Gok, my good mate. I haven't seen you in the last couple of years.
I know. Don't I look different?
You look gorgeous, but I got to say, I do walk past your face on a daily basis outside my local Itsu. And I just have to say, I do love having your dumplings in my mouth. And on that note, listen, he's seen it all with me on FaceTime.
Yes,
Right.
literally all of it. All of it.
Anyway, on that note, I am proud to announce the Celebrity of the Year Award. Now, our celebrity winner is someone who has opened doors for others with their incredible bravery. Earlier this year, they shared their gender identity with the world, taking their advocacy for the LGBT plus inclusion and representation even further. So we are proud to present this year's winner is Demi Lovato. Now, unfortunately, Demi could not be here with us tonight, but they have sent us this video.
Hi, British LGBTQ Awards. Thank you so much for this honor. First and foremost, I want to thank my fans for voting. I'm so happy to have you on this journey with me. As the first openly non-binary person to have won a British LGBT award, I do not take this honor lightly. This award encourages me to work even harder to ensure that we are uplifting other non-binary folks in our LGBTQ community. I want to let any of you that's struggling with your identity to know, in whatever way that might be, that I see you. I want you to know that you are valid, you're strong, and you deserve to be celebrated. There's no one right way to be non-binary or queer, and many of us are ever changing and ever evolving. But what we can all share together is a sense of belonging to this beautiful community, all the while working to uplift the most ostracized voices within it. That includes our non-binary, trans, HIV positive, and queer community members of color. Thank you so much again for this honor, and have a great night.
What an inspiration they are. We love Demi. Moving on to our next award, we have the equally inspiring Charity and Community Initiative nominees, sponsored by Johnson & Johnson. I've never really understood the phrase, charity begins at home, because I always thought that kind of meant I was doing the collection from my mum's purse. You know, I didn't really know what it meant. But these nominees have managed to take their charity beyond their front doors, and this evening, one of them will win a tidy cash prize of £2,000 from the British LGBT Awards. Oh yes. I'd like to invite Johnson & Johnson's head of the UK DE&I Council, Jacob Sven, to present this award.
Our nominees in this category are Band Conversion Therapy, Drag Queen Story Hour UK, Fringe Queer Film and Arts Festival, It Gets Better, Just Like Us, Mindline Trans Plus, Reading Pride, UK Black Pride.
Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to be here tonight as a proud ally and representative of J&J. The energy in this room, the passion, and definitely the beautiful outfits. I love it. So thank you very much. Moving right along, the winning organization for this award has been doing some incredible work in providing safe spaces for the LGBT plus Black, Asian, and ethnic minority community. The winner is UK Black Pride.
Well, a standing ovation. Thank you. You know, it's not often you see black and brown queer joy and representation. Now, this isn't about being political, but this is about acknowledging that whilst we are fighting homophobia, biphobia, transphobia, intersex phobia, and all other forms of discrimination that touch our lives, we are also fighting racism, and black queer lives matter too. Now, everybody in this category, we salute you, but quite secretly, we are so happy that we won. Look, I've even got my tight knickers on just to try and look good in the pictures for this. But look, UK Black Pride would not be possible if not for our amazing team, if not for our amazing community, if not for our siblings that show up and show out every single day in the face of adversity, when we are feeling pain, when we are hurt, when we are tired. So what I do is I will ask Every single person in here that calls themselves an ally, it's not good enough to just be an ally. You need to show up. You need to listen. You need to acknowledge our history, our her story, and our their story. And you also need to put your money where your mouth is and support underrepresented groups and make sure that we can continue to do the work. And importantly, let us take a moment to thank you very much, Sarah, the British LGBT plus team. Thank you to each and every one of you in here, but let us please remember those that we have lost, our trans, non-binary siblings who die and who have been murdered, not just here, but around the world. Our job is not just to look at home, but as we are Africans, Caribbeans, Asians, we are a multitude of different communities. We understand the laws that govern our bodies that still criminalize us. So Sri Lanka, Botswana, Nigeria, Ghana, Afghanistan, we need to stand up and show out and be proud to be supporting our siblings here and abroad. UK Black Pride thanks you, and I want to thank our amazing team for always making this happen. This is what Black queer joy looks like.
Wow, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? Incredible. Incredible. Right, our next award is for Inclusive Employer or Company, sponsored by Tesco. Each of these employers have gone above and beyond to make their LGBT plus employees feel valued, and as we know, a happy workplace makes for a happy workforce. I'd like to invite to the stage the queen of all of our hearts, Davina De Campo, and Tesco store director Mike Casey to the stage.
And the nominees are Avanti West Coast, Capco, ITV, KPMG, Nestle, Sainsbury's, Telefonica O2, Tideway, TSB, Wix.
Hiya! How are we all doing? Now, I've got this. I haven't read it before I got on stage because, you know, I'm all right at reading out loud usually. So, Briggos! Brap, brap, brap. All right, so this was a difficult category for the judges with so much impressive work put forward by the fantastic nominees. However, after much deliberation, they decided that the winner of the Tesco Inclusive Employer Award and giving me a free goodie bag for the next month of shopping is Sainsbury's.
Thank you so much. Isn't retail wonderful? Thank you, Tesco, for sponsoring this award. Thank you so much. This means a lot to us because in retail we represent millions of employees in the UK, and we are LGBT like everyone else, and our gender identity and our sexual orientation shouldn't be the limiting factor in the career that we want in our lives. And we work so hard across retail for this, and all of the other nominees in this category are awesome, and I applaud all of you for everything you do so that we can show up at work every day and achieve our full potential. I just have to thank our amazing board sponsor, Kevin, our incredible inclusion team, and the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Proud at Sainsbury's colleague network led by Gemma, Lauren, and the amazing team behind me for everything they do 365 days a year. And I'll just applaud Sarah and the British LGBT Awards for everything they've done to bring us together tonight. It has been mind-blowing. Thank you so much.
Our next award is for Media Moment. I don't know about the rest of you, but I do a little gay scream of joy anytime I see any LGBT plus moments on screen. You know, when you just let it all out in the queerest way possible.
I think we need to hear this little scream of joy. No. This one. Are we ready for this?
Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes! I don't know if that's quite gay enough.
I like it.
It's I've been wounded.
Strong work.
Listen, I would love to invite to present this award our past winner of the Ally Award, journalist, TV presenter, icon, and basically my showbiz mum. Make some noise for Lorraine Kelly!
Little baby is all grown up. It's so exciting. It's so lovely to be here, and I'm also joined by Sarah, the Duchess of York, who's got something that she wants to say to you too. But I honestly want to say how inspired I have been tonight. Thank you both for an amazing job you're both doing, but also it's truly inspirational, and I know that Sarah wants to say something to you as well.
Okay, quiet. Okay, don't worry, I know you all need to leave. But I've got to thank you. And I have to hear you be silent because you touched my heart tonight. Because when I walked in here, it was the first time in 35 years as a public figure that I have not been judged. And on behalf of my sister-in-law Diana and I, we together were the most judged people for so many years. And tonight I cannot thank you enough, really.
Thank you, Sarah, from the heart. Right, here we go. Here's the winner. Well, this year's
Media Moments are May Martin's Feel Good, Hulu's Happiest Season, Netflix's Haunting of Bly Manor, Ryan Murphy's Hollywood, Russell T Davies' It's a Sin, BBC America's Killing Eve, CBBC's The Next Step, RuPaul's Drag Race features the first trans queen, Gottmik, the Schitt's Creek finale, Nicola and Katya, and Strictly Come Dancing.
They're all amazing, aren't they? But this year's Media Moment has achieved critical acclaim for its emotional, honest, and frankly heartbreaking depiction of 1980s London, but could apply to anywhere. Certainly could apply to Glasgow. The winner, of course, It's a Sin. I know. Now, sadly, they can't be here, because they're all very, very busy working, hopefully on a sequel, which would be good. But they did want to send, the whole team wanted to send you a message. Here we are.
Hello, British LGBT Awards. Thank you so much for this award. Thank you so much, everybody that nominated me, that nominated the show. Thank you, everyone that voted. I'm just so, honestly, playing Richie in It's a Sin is like the biggest privilege of my life. Getting to tell that story with the people, the rest of the cast, the team behind the cameras with Russell T. Davis, was just an incredible experience, and I learned so much from it. And then when the show came out, and to see how well it's done and how much it's connected with people has just, I mean, it's blown me away, and it's shown me how relevant the show is, and how the stories that we need to keep on telling like remain so important for us today. And there's still so much misunderstanding and misinformation around HIV, and there's still so much stigma, and I know that more than ever now, like after how many conversations this show has kind of sparked. And I'm just so grateful to have been a part, and so grateful that it's connected with people. So thank you so much for watching. And I really hope that you all have a wonderful evening celebrating LGBTQ plus people. We're so talented, we're thriving. there's so many different queer people that deserve celebration and love, and to be uplifted. So I hope I can like be a part of that, and just say thank you to the community, to you guys, to the people that watched, for everything really. So have a wonderful night.
I think it's fair to say that Ollie is very excited. Who here watched It's a Sin? On a personal level, I think that, you know, being able to put queer story onto television is one of the most important things for the next generation of people that are coming into our community. So once again, give it up for It's a Sin.
Yeah.
Now we've only got a few more awards to go after this one, and this one's an absolute corker. It's the Music Artist Award, sponsored by MTV. Now there's been some absolute bangers released this year, and that's just as well, because all of us are desperate for a dance. I'd now like to invite onto the stage Britain's Got Talent's Alicia Dixon and MTV's Eric Tomlin to present the award.
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's been such a great evening. I'm feeling the love in the room, the positivity in the room, and congratulations to all the nominees and the winners. Let's check this one out.
And the top 10s are Anne-Marie, Harry Styles, Jojo Siwa, Kim Petras, Lil Nas X, Lizzo, the 1975, MNEK, Rina Sawayama, Sam Smith.
Okay. All right, so this year's MTV Music Artist has proved to be one of the most exciting and successful British breakthrough pop stars of recent years. So please give a round of applause to the beautiful and always authentic Anne-Marie! Woo!
Fucking hell. This has really caught me off guard. Let me just get my speech that I wrote out. Oh, okay. First of all, it's so amazing to be picking up an award for the Music Award tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is my, oh fuck, sorry, I swear a lot. There's no children here, right? Yeah? Oh. This is my first time at the LGBT Awards, and it's been such an amazing night. I mean, the shoes are off, the tits are out. To the LGBTQ plus community, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You are so special to me, and the support you've shown me over my career has been incredible, and I feel honoured to even be in this room tonight. I wish I was just doing a song, to be honest. Shall I just sing? Shall I just sing?
Yes! Yes!
Oh, bollocks! Look at that. Maybe later. I love you, I support you, and I admire you. I just want you to be who you are, live and love without binaries and without boundaries. I'm standing here tonight alongside and supporting everyone, every single person in the LGBTQ plus community, and I also want to shine a light on and stand with the trans community in their battle for equality in the UK. There is still work to be done. Sorry, I'm really emotional now. We need to protect young trans and non-binary people, fight for them and for their right to access the healthcare and support that they need. Again, thank you so much. I love you all very much. You fabulous bunch of bastards.
Right then. This next award is a really special one, and I hold it very close to my heart. It's called the Spirit Award. Every time someone in our community has the courage to come out, we applaud them. People who aren't LGBT+ often question, why is it such a big deal? And they don't understand how two very small words can become a tremendous act of bravery. This becomes greatly amplified when this person in question is a celebrity, especially one who's been in the public eye for many, many decades. This year, the Spirit Award goes to someone we think truly deserves the title and more. I'm very pleased to say this award goes to a very, very close friend of mine and one of my colleagues. It's Philip Schofield. Now, Philip isn't in the UK at the moment, but he sent every single one of us this video.
Wow, this is a biggie. What a proud moment for me. I can't tell you, I wish I was there to pick it up personally. I just threw a whole load of track and trace and masks into a bag and went to find some sun. And then this happens. And so I wish I was there with you. I will be next year, I promise. I've never won any award individually. Every award you win, there's a team that's there propping you up. And definitely that's the case with this one. I had the most extraordinary people who helped me pack the parachute before I made the jump. Friends and family, loved ones. And then there were an enormous amount of rainbow arms outstretched to catch me when I reached the bottom of my jump. And I've loved that. That's something that I didn't know quite what to expect. But what a lovely family I've thrown myself into. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Life is still a work in progress. But of course, you know, aren't we all? But it's been joyous to meet the people that I have, to have heard the lovely things that they've said to me, and to share a moment like this with you. As I said, I wish I was there. I'm sorry I'm not, but I am enormously proud. Thank you.
Big bravery.
We've got another Ally Award. We would not be anywhere we would be today without the help and support of our allies, standing alongside us and helping to fight for our rights. I'd like to invite none other than singer and songwriter Pixie Lott to the stage to present the award.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Pixie.
Hello, God.
Gorgeous.
How you doing?
I'm really well. Lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. You're doing an amazing job tonight, both of you. Are you having a good time, guys? It's amazing to be here. So our next, is there the video first?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Do the video first. Roll the tape.
The nominees are Charlie XCX, Dermot O'Leary, Eugene Levy, George Clooney, Jane Fonda, Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Saunders, Jodie Comer, Melanie C., Michelle Visage.
Here we go. So this year's Celebrity Ally is someone who has used their own success to shine a light on LGBT plus performers, even releasing a single to celebrate the drag community. And I've had the pleasure of working with her recently, and she is the most amazing, most genuine, beautiful, hardworking girl. Everybody, our winner is Melanie C.
Thank you so much. It's so amazing to be here. Do you know what? I've done something very un-Spice Girls. I've prepared. Can I pop that there? It's not going to fall, is it? Thank you, Pixie. That was lovely. Let me have a little look. I like having a little nosy. Hi. Okay, so I have got my speech, and at my age, it needs to be in big print. So, okay, because there's things I wanted to say. I do feel very emotional, actually, because this community means so much to me. Okay. If this amazing award had been presented to me 20 years ago, I don't think I will have fully understood the significance and the importance of being an ally. You see, me and the girls were accidental allies. In fact, some people might say we were accidental drag queens. By being our most unapologetic selves, we became poster girls for the LGBTQ community. And it was such an honor to see how we were helping anyone that felt different. Over the years, I've been blown away by the outpouring of love and messages from members of this community that have found their voice. And it's made me realize my position of privilege and how important it is to use it. A moment that really resonated with me was back in 2019, when I was lucky enough to be the first international artist to perform on a float at Sao Paulo Pride. In Brazil, it was a time of social and political unrest, with the current government trying to take LGBTQ rights back decades. Alongside my Sink the Pink sisters, I performed through the crowds to a record-breaking 3 million people, defiant and fighting just to exist, while having a really good time, obviously. I'm so proud to be an ally, I'm so proud of this award, and I will continue to fight. Thank you so, so much. Have a wonderful night. Mwah.
LGBT Awards. We've got a Spice Girl in the room. Come on. Now, as we're all aware, our community wouldn't be our community without our allies. Their continued support for our equality must not go unnoticed, which is why our next award is so very, very important. It is the Global Ally Award, which celebrates someone with global influence who has helped push for progress and equality for LGBT people. This year's Global Ally is incredibly special. She's been a Secretary of State, the first female Senator of New York, First Lady, and one of the most powerful politicians of the last 3 decades in the history of the United States. Sending us a message all the way from America, our winner is Hillary Clinton.
Hello, everyone. I am deeply honored to accept this award. And I want to thank everyone at the British LGBT Awards, especially Sarah, Boom, Dan, and Connor, for putting together this beautiful celebration. You know, I've said for a long time, and believe more fiercely today than ever, that LGBTQ rights are human rights, and yes, human rights are LGBTQ rights. And while we've come a long way and made so much hard-fought progress, I don't have to tell you that there is still a long way to go. As long as there are laws on the books that discriminate against and criminalize LGBTQ people, as long as hate and violence persist, as long as bullying is a reality for countless young people, and as long as anyone, anywhere, has to live in fear that they'll be fired or even killed because of who they are or who they love, the fight is far from finished. As we continue that long march toward full equality for LGBTQ people worldwide, I'm inspired by everyone who is marching, protesting, speaking out, and working to change not only laws, but hearts and minds. This is a community with a rich history of trailblazers and history makers, of acts of bravery, large and small, that have helped to accelerate progress. Because of you, the world is changing for the better, and I could not be prouder to stand with you today, tomorrow, and in the months and years to come. Thank you for all you have done and all you will do. Onward we go.
Yes! Now everyone, I need us to get a little bit serious now. Just a little bit dramatic, okay? We have one final award to present tonight, and it is perhaps one of the most important, the Lifetime Achievement Award, sponsored by NatWest. This award celebrates years of pioneering work and sacrifice to benefit the British LGBT community. The recipient of this award will be following in the footsteps of national treasures such as Stephen Fry and Lord Michael Cashman. And who knows, in a few years to come, maybe Lawrence Cheney. Let's invite Jen Tippin from NatWest to the stage to find out who the winner is.
What a fantastic evening, everyone. Thank you so much to Sarah and her wonderful team. Thank you, God, and thank you, Lauren. fabulous evening. I had such a wonderful time. This is such a special award. Very proud to let you know that the NatWest Lifetime Achievement winner is a force to be reckoned with. Their pioneering advocacy work has had an incredible impact on the lives of LGBT+ people, both here in the UK and abroad. They are a pillar of the community and the champion of our hearts. And our winner is Lady Phil. Woo!
Okay, I think let's give Lady Phil a massive round of applause while she composes herself. And I don't know about you lot, but I think when you were upstanding, it looked amazing. So let's be upstanding for our Lifetime Achievement Award for Lady Phil.
Okay, so I've got to keep my eyelashes on. I can't afford to do them until next week, so... Oh my gosh. Sarah, you dark horse. The thing is, you know, when you win a Lifetime Achievement Awards, does this mean you're on your way out? Because I'm like, you know, I look damn good for my age. I'm nearly 50. Look, so, no, it's true. I am. I guess I'm never speechless. Lifetime Achievement. Thank you. That's my family. I'll pay you later. You know, I guess when we talk about Lifetime Achievement Awards, this is not about me. This is about the shoulders of the giants that I stand on. This is about all of those who came before me and paved the way and allowed me to be the person that I am. The work that I do is about communities. It's about movement building. It's about strengthening society. It's about making movements strong so that we're not in the same position in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. I work with the most incredible international activists, a group of 62 civil society organizations called TSEN from around Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, the Pacific, Europe, and the Americas and Caribbean. So I want to make sure that anything that I have achieved, this goes out to them and every single person who has made sure they can teach me, they can guide me, and they continue to love me. So thank you to you all. Thank you so, so much for this award. And I really want to thank every single person in this room and those who are not here for us today. Thank you, thank you. Woo!
Wow, what a night. Have you had fun? Have you loved it? Yes, you have. Now, from everyone at the British LGBT Awards, thank you so much for coming tonight, and thank you so much for making this night so important. Give yourselves a massive round of applause.
Yes!
Keep those applause going for all of our incredible winners and nominees, and a huge thank you to all of our sponsors. Plus, this event would not be able to happen without the team working behind the scenes. So a massive thank you to all the crew that have worked on this.
But don't pack away the silverware yet, all right? Because we've got some dancing to do, all right? Because I don't know about you, but after 18 months, all I want to do is get up and dance, right? And do you know what? You guys can work your dinner off dancing next door with none other than my amazing co-host, Gogwan!
Yes, I'm now going to do my second job of the night and hit the decks.
You'll be DJing, playing all the hits, and you're ready.
I'm ready to go. Literally got the handbag. I'm so desperate for a cigarette, I can't even tell you. Thank you, everyone. We love you. Good night.
Yes!
Come on, then. Sam, put it on. Come on, you. Put it on. Oi, you lot, let's go and get pissed.